What is going on, guys? It's Anna. It is January 31st, 2014, which means it's a Friday, and it is 1:25 p.m. And if you've been following me on Facebook or my MetaFast or Flat of Steel, you would know that Anna is in the procedure of getting plastic surgery. And this is going to be a big conversation, and all the stuff is happening. I'm in transition. I'm in week 3 of transition and plastic surgery talk and what's happening. And we know I've touched on the subject saying, maybe a tummy tuck, maybe not. And then I decided no, I wasn't ever going to get plastic surgery. Well, now I am, because I'm having some issues with my flabby skin. The skin on my stomach, as you have seen almost anywhere, I have no problem showing it to you. So let me just go ahead and show you what's going on with my stomach. Okay, so this is my stomach. Not sucking in, not sucking in. Anyway, so this is my stomach. All this right here, which I thought was fat for the longest time, is not. This is all skin. All of this is skin. Blah, 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 blah. Skin. Like, skin. Ew. Anyway, so my flab, you can't really see it now because I've been working on it this week. My flab goes from right here all the way down to on the other side, almost like a complete tummy tuck. But for the last few months, this line has been chafing, and it's been chafing a lot to a point where I had to get cream, and I put bandages on it to make it stop, and it's been getting a lot worse. And I've been reading up on chafing and stuff, and if it continues to chafe, it could turn into an infection, and it could possibly lead to scars from the infection and stuff from the chafing. And that's no bueno for Anna, because unlike most people, you have white blood cells that help protect you against infections and stuff, and they heal you faster when you get sick. Unlike you, I don't have enough white blood cells to fight off, a common cold. Like this cut on my finger, I've had it for 2.5 months. It's a tiny little cut, but my body just does not produce enough white blood cells to heal it faster, to protect it and everything. So little small cuts I get on my hand, as you can see, I have a Band-Aid right here. It's a really nice Band-Aid. They usually get infected just because I can't have Band-Aids on them 24/7 for two whole months. It's not going to happen. It's not healthy for your skin. And so I do all I can. I put the bubbly stuff on it. I put Neosporin, and I put a Band-Aid around it for 2 to 3 days, and then I take the Band-Aid off so it can air out, and then do the process a day later. But I don't have enough white blood cells, so getting an infection on my stomach would cause some serious issues, and Anna doesn't want to spend time in the hospital again. No more hospitals. I'm tired of going to hospitals, tired of being in them, tired of just staying in them, getting fixed, what, all that stuff. No more. I just don't want to do it. So I went to a plastic surgeon on Wednesday after my weigh-in. I went to Mansfield Cosmetic Surgery Center. I saw Dr. Michael L. Thornton, and we talked about what procedures would be best for my situation. We talked about my thighs, my upper thighs, my stomach, and my arms. My stomach being the number one concern. He could definitely see where the problem was, and that he told me that if I didn't get this fixed in time, that I would be dealing with an infection, and there would be hospital visits in my future. And I said, ew, let's not go that route. And then we talked about my arms. you can see, it's my arms. All this right here is skin. We talked about this as well. He said that there's a procedure, not a full upper arm lift, it'd be a mini one, where you'd take all this and tighten it back here or something. I don't know, I couldn't really see it. He didn't have a mirror in his room. But he was talking about this, and that this would be number 2. And then the third one, my thighs. There is a procedure he can do. I think it's an upper thigh lift. He feels comfortable doing the procedure, but he does not want to do it. It's not his favorite procedure. And he said if I truly wanted to have tightening thighs, he would not tighten the skin and remove it. He'd probably do a little lipo. And I said, you know what? Don't worry about the thighs. Thighs, I'm okay having thunder thighs. Besides, it would leave a scar that looked like some kind of half moon around my body. I don't need that going on in my life. So he talked to me, and when I was in there, he played with my stomach a lot, and he made me lay down, and he was feeling it, and he came to the conclusion that in a regular tummy tuck, not only do they take off your excess skin and some fat if you need it with little lipo, but they also tighten your abdominal muscles. Well, when he made me lay down to feel my abdominal muscles, he said that really I didn't need that. I did not need a full tummy tuck. All I really needed was the excess skin removed, because my stomach muscles were phenomenal because I'd been working on them. Yeah, that's right. So we talked about that, and he said that he could do this and this at the same time, and I said I really just want to do my stomach right now. It's causing me the most problems. Maybe we can do the arms, later down the road if I truly need them and all this stuff. So he went back and he gave me an estimate for my total procedure. And back when I was 18, I had asked a plastic surgeon before how much it would cost to, do lipo, get a tummy tuck, do all this to my body. And it was around $29,000. So I was expecting this to be, like $15,000 to $17,000. Luckily for me, since I'm not getting a full tummy tuck and it's really just removing my excess skin, it is actually $10,000 cheaper. It is only $7,000. $4,100 is for the surgeon fees, $1,600 for the operating room fees, and $1,300 for anesthesia, which comes out to a nice $7,000 even. Now, I have to put down a 10% of my total cost when we choose a date to do my surgery, and then the rest of it is due 2 weeks prior to my surgery when they take my before photos and get me all set up and everything. I plan on having this done in early mid-June of this year, simply because my body and my skin will not be able to continue on this path before it gets an infection, and I'll end up in the hospital, and they'll probably just come down anyway. But I don't want to end up in the hospital because of an infection and just be more sick. So anyway, so it's gonna probably happen in early to mid-June. I have a GoFundMe account. The link is below. I'm asking for donations. I plan on getting most of the money hopefully through GoFund, and when the time comes and I don't have all of it, hopefully I do, but if I don't, I plan on taking out a loan and doing their 6 to 12 month care credit program option that they have for me. But it's a really big thing to go under the knife, simply because, one, I'm terrified of surgeries, like super duper scared, and I know this is actually needed, because overall my skin is just, it's going to attack each other, and they're going to chafe, and it's going to get infected. I'm going to be in the hospital, and be tubes going up my stomach. It's just a really hard thing. I was hoping that I would never have to get plastic surgery to fix my body. I was hoping that my exercise and my workouts would, get me away from it. But I learned that if you lose over 60 pounds, no matter how old you are, young or old, your skin will not stretch back to its normal thing. So since I lost 110 pounds, my skin obviously did not stretch back to its original phase where it was supposed to. Bad skin. And so now I'm having to do plastic surgery, which is, But, so I made my GoFund account last night, and I posted it before. It has my story as to how much weight I've lost, why I'm doing this. It has all my doctor's information, just so you can see that it's actual, a legit, real thing happening. I have a few links on there that show you the operation I'm going to get, and I even post a link to his website, so you can actually see where the doctor is and what he does and his background and everything. So far, I've raised $100 today since I started, which is exciting. And I'm getting kind of excited, but I know it's a far away off adventure. But I'm hoping you guys will follow me, and if you want to donate, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you do, you have no idea what it means to me, what it means to my skin. And it's just another adventure, and it's going to go on besides transition. And let me tell you, transition has been entertaining, to say the least. Very entertaining. I've eaten yogurt this week, and I can't tell if I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know how well that's working out for me. But yeah, that's it. We go to the gym now, and I will see you guys later. Bye 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 bye.